tea and games. Tea today is Builder's Good British Breakfast Blend. Mug is Second Star to the Left mug, one of my favorite content creators. Also, the long sleeve tea is from them too. Today I want to talk about content creators that I'm thankful for. A little over a year ago, in October of last year, I broke my right hand, my dominant hand, and sprained all of my fingers. As you can see, they're all working fine now, but I spent a couple of months with one hand in a cast and not really able to use my left hand much, and then several months in rehab before I got full use of all my fingers back and no issues. And prior to spraining my hand, I didn't watch a whole lot of YouTube videos. I was busy doing things with my hands, you know. But it's like suddenly I had a lot of time on the hands that I couldn't use. So prior to that, I watched Our Family Plays Games, excellent. And all the content creators that I'm mentioning will be linked and tagged in the description below. Our Family Plays Games, which is excellent, and through them I discovered Blackboard Gaming. I also watched Watch It Played, mostly just Rodney's excellent how to play videos, and only when, you know, we really needed them. But after I sprained my hand, I started watching some of their other content, and Our Family Plays Games also does Our Family Plays Games Voices, which Dwayne of Blackboard Gaming has done some of too. And that's how we discovered Chili Mafia, I think, rather than on his and Alicia's channel, Blackboard Gaming. But we discovered a lot of games through Blackboard Gaming and Dwayne's recommendations. And we still watch Our Family Plays Games. But after that whole handspring thing, the number of content creators we started watching went up, because the number of content creators I started watching went up. I'm not using the royal we. My board gaming partner is my husband, Robert, whom I am also very thankful for. And I am thankful for the content creators that got me through a very rough period of time. January, I discovered Before You Play, Monique and Naveen. I think I discovered them through the Watch It Played channel, because they also do playthrough videos for Watch It Played. And I also got a little Chihuahua, who has become quite the little gamer dog. Look at that. Game face on, huh? And I kind of bonded with her while I was watching Monique and Naveen's videos and doing my hand exercises, because by then I was in rehab, and I had a schedule of hand exercises that I had to do multiple times a day. So I'd watch Monique and Naveen's videos and bond with my new little Chihuahua and do my hand exercises. And also around that time, I discovered Second Star to the Left, and who I've mentioned before, and Thinker Themer, which is really excellent. And if you have not guessed this by watching my other videos, I'm really something of a themer myself. And I'm really thankful for these channels for, you know, giving me a place to go and keeping my mind active while I couldn't use my hands. They got me through a very rough period of time. And most recently, I'm thankful to Catherine at Drayer Ink, because when I started this YouTube channel, she was very helpful and encouraging, and her suggestions made this mess of videos that I'm doing less messy, shall we say, a little bit better. She's been very encouraging and helpful, and so have the other women at Girls Who Like Board Games, which I sometimes call Girls Who Love Board Games, because they really do love board games. And they're also the wonderful people behind Matching Game, Girls Who Like Board Games, which is a social network for gamers I mentioned in the previous video. And I've joined that, and it's a lot of fun. I've also recently joined Board Game Arena, and lots of the women from Girls Who Like Board Games have piled in there and sent me friend requests, and I am really thankful for that too. So that's like the top of the list of things that I'm thankful for. The people who have gotten me through a rough, painful time. But I'm also thankful for, in particular, a couple of channels that are sort of the reason why I'm here. YouTube was not an obvious choice for someone who is uncomfortable in front of a camera and inexperienced making videos. You may have noticed how very, very inexperienced I am at making videos. And also really terrified doing this thing, though I have to admit it is less frightening the more that I make. But there are a couple of YouTube channels that inadvertently and completely unknowingly encouraged me to do this thing that I'm doing. And that's Blackboard Gaming and Second Star to the Left. Having a lot of time on my hands, I have watched all the videos on both their channels. I started watching at a certain point, and then I went back and dug into their backlist, you know, and I saw their early videos. They are Dwayne and Alicia at Blackboard Gaming and Michelle and Billy at Second Star to the Left. Their videos are more polished now than when they started off, but they're very real, you know, and they showed me that you can put yourself out there and nothing bad will happen, and you can be real, and you can screw up on the videos and make mistakes and gaffes and goofs, and that's okay too. In fact, sometimes it's just hilarious. But it's okay to be unpolished and real on a video about games. And the gaming community will go, yeah, they will support you. And that gave me the courage to do this video. I mean, I would not have thought of doing this if I had not watched Blackboard Gaming and Second Star to the Left, particularly their very early, very raw videos. And I would just like to give a special thank you to them because they're the reason I am right here. And it also probably helps me, like, feeling a certain connection to those two channels, that there's a lot of overlap in the games that Dwayne and Alicia and Michelle and her daughter Billy and I like. So that I think that kind of helped me lock onto their channels a little bit, but also that realness, that very, very realness, the way they just talk to the camera like I'm doing. Only they're, as I said, more polished because they've been doing it longer now. And this is my thank you video for all of those content creators that I've mentioned earlier in the video and later, and I'm linking all of them below. You should check them out. I am very thankful for all of these people who have kept my mind active and allowed me to watch their videos and learn about the games that they like and shared little bits of themselves, the gaming bits of themselves with me, especially when I was going through such a very bad time and I literally could not do anything. And it meant a lot to me. And some of these people are the reason why I just started doing this. Perhaps there's somebody else out there who is looking for a place to put some kind of board game content, but they watch YouTube videos and it's all terribly scary and all of those people are so very good and polished. You don't have to be good and polished. You just have to love board games. And the polish comes. Eventually, I hope, the polish will eventually come to this channel as it came to all of the other channels. But we are in the week of Thanksgiving here in the U.S., and I am thankful for everyone who is watching this. And I'm thankful for my board gaming partner and board gamers in my family and my board gaming friends, online and off. Have a good week. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you're here in the U.S. Bye.